Today I'm gonna show you how to make your pop-punk track sound radio quality. We're gonna remake Bloody Valentine by MGK and it's gonna sound like this. MGK has been one of the most hated artists, but we can all agree that his production is spot on. Bloody Valentine is one of the most streamed pop-punk songs in recent years, and I believe it's a very good reference for instrumentation, layering and mixing in modern rock and pop-punk music. So I started with recording the bass guitar. I used this preset I created for neural DSP parallax, and then on the mixing I added this tape machine saturation, then this compressor, then this EQ, and then this multiband compressor to tame the low end. You see what's going on in each one of them. Then I recorded this clean guitar, and this is how it sounds together with the bass. For the amp I used this preset for neural DSP Soldano, and on the mixing I added this virtual mix rack boosting at 2K, 4K and 800 Hz, and then this compressor, and then I also added this EQ. You see what's going on. Then I recorded another guitar melody. I used a different preset for neural DSP Soldano, and on the mixing I added again this virtual mix rack with exactly the same settings, and this EQ. Again, you see what's going on. And here is how these guitars and bass sound together. Then we move on to the drums. I actually started with these one-shots for kick and snare to shape the unique character the drums have for this one. I created them by blending a ton of samples that I've recorded over the years, and you can actually download some of them for free, along with some of the guitar and synth presets that I used for this one. Just check in the description, they're free. And then to give body to the drums I used IOF Drummer. This is how it sounds 100% dry without the one-shot on, and together they sound like this. Then I added this wrist bass. I used this preset I created for Serum 2 and I left it dry. So now we basically have ready the full intro and verse. Then to make the hook I started with the rhythm guitars. I recorded two pairs of guitars, the one using this preset that sounds like this, and the other one using a different preset. And together they sound like this. Then again I used this virtual mix rack with exactly the same settings, and I also did this EQ. You see what's going on. Then I layered the guitars with these two synth presets I created. Here is the first one. And here is the other one. And then I just added this EQ to tame the low end for both of them. You see how they sound together. Then I added this synth melody playing like the original song. Again I made it by layering two synth presets. Here is the first one. And here is the other one. For the mixing I left them dry and here is how they sound together. So now we have the full first part of the hook. And for the second part of the hook, we have the guitars playing more open, the drums playing faster, the guitar synths also playing faster, giving an 80s vibe. And I also added this synth like in the original song with this preset that I created. And also this plucky synth that we used earlier playing this melody. So that was everything for this one. Before I play the full preview, you can find all the drum one-shots and all the guitar, bass and synth presets that I used for this one in the description. I also made a free pack with some of them, just go and download it. If you like these videos breaking down songs but with a lot more detail, along with a business course for producers and a ton more synth presets, drums, effects and a ton more stuff, you can check my producer pack, there will be a link in the description. And don't forget to download all your free stuff. So I'll just play the full thing now and I'll see you in the next ones.